everybody, today I'm back. I'm doing another challenge, a $3 art challenge. You're probably thinking there's a lot of green involved because it involves money, but no. $3 art challenge consists of materials that cost less than $3 in total of value. So in the end, all of our materials have to be below $3. In other words, Copics, where we're going, we don't need Copics. With that said, our materials is a discounted, off-brand, don't even have a label on it, 0.03 fine liner. Then we have a Bic mechanical pencil. We already know how cheap these are. And then I've got a white gel pen that cost $1. Now with all that said, with our little bit of margin left, you're probably wondering what surface are we going to be drawing on so we don't exceed the $3. We're going to be drawing on cardboard. My fear about drawing on cardboard is that it's hollow, and a fine liner and a mechanical pencil have really fine tips, and I'm afraid it'll go right into the cardboard. So I'm going to have to be very careful. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm a little bit scared at the same time. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's get to it. The $3 art challenge was an idea I came up with when I was discussing the cost of creating good art with somebody. And it occurred to me that the supplies do not make the artist. The time spent practicing and enjoying the craft is what makes a great artist. So I wanted to make a video to promote that ideology. That you don't need to have these fancy supplies. You don't have to have Copics, and you don't have to have Prismacolor to be able to create good art. Grab a pencil, grab a pen, and you're ready to make some awesome art. When I started making art, I was little. All I had to work with was some wide ruled paper, like you use for school, and a number 2 pencil, and a ballpoint pen. But I would spend hours and hours drawing, and I would get in trouble in school for drawing while the teacher was trying to do their lessons. And honestly, that teacher, if you're listening right now, well, look at you. Just look at you. Anyways, back to it. I honestly couldn't help it. When I was drawing, it was like I was in my own little world. I was focused, and honestly, whenever I'm drawing, I'm more focused than I am if I'm not drawing. So if I'm drawing and you're talking to me, leave me alone. I'm listening. I'm listening more hard than I would ever if I wasn't drawing, It's kind of crazy, I know. Anyway, the art, let's talk about the art that we have here. I started off with a rough pencil outline, as I often do when it comes to pieces like this, and I was careful not to make the lines look too busy. By which I mean, when it comes to animals with fur, you want to imply the fur is there, but you don't want it all the attention to go to it. It's best to be subtle when illustrating fur on animals. Something I found troublesome on this piece was getting the eyes right. Often when I draw animals or insects, the eyes are the hardest part because I'm just so used to drawing humans and people. I just have a lot of inexperience in drawing them with animals. But that's never stopped me before, so I'll do my best. The lion's mane. Wait, is that what you call the fur around the lion's head? I'm not sure. But it's what we're going to call it for this video. Can you tell I don't really do any research before making these? The lion's mane was the most fun I had with this piece. I had almost full on creative wiggle room on it, and we're going to go with that wiggle room. Could make it wave any direction I wanted and it would look good. Luckily, my earlier concern about the cardboard being punctured was just paranoia sneaking up on me. It wasn't an issue at all. It has been an odd experience drawing on cardboard, but I can say it didn't take long to get used to it. The grooves of the surface on the cardboard was weird feeling at first, but once you did it for a while, about 30 minutes or so, It didn't seem as much of a problem from that point on. The pencil outline didn't really show up well in this video because of the lack of contrast between the brown and the gray, but once we started putting ink to it, it really does pop. I had to keep in mind while working on this that I was going to be not really getting the chance to use color because of us having the limit on the cost of supplies, which makes a huge deciding factor when determining what I should do for line work. When I add color to a piece, I notice that it diminishes the line work a very subtle amount, but the more layers of color you lay down, the more it fades. So with this one, the line work is going to far more permanent in this piece, so I need to be extra careful to avoid mistakes. Yeah, that's probably asking too much. But now to explain a little bit why I chose a family of lions for this project. I wanted to draw something that would symbolize unity, something I wish I could see more of in this world, but what can you do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit in this room, make videos of me drawing, and hope it catches on one day, somehow, for someone, and that's my goal. But aside from that, I did want to mention that I have gotten some recent feedback on the Daily Doodles. A little side note here. I'm going to try to position the pencils and the pens a bit better so that you'll see more of the drawing and less of my hand. Also, I'll be lowering the music a bit as well so you guys can hear me a little bit better whenever I'm talking. If you didn't know about my live streams, they begin at 8 p.m. Central Time every Monday and Thursday. So that was the $3 art challenge. We pulled it off. We drew a family of lions. I thought this was really cool. I'm not even sure what the proper term for a family of lions are, so we're just gonna call them a family of lions. In all actuality, this video took about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours to do. So if you'd like to watch the full length video of me drawing, I'm gonna be uploading that as well, just in case that's something that you'd rather enjoy. There won't be any voiceover to it. It'll just be me casually drawing, and I'll have an overlay of music. Now I'm going to be taking this piece of artwork and I'm going to be posting it on social media and other selling platforms for sale, and I'm going to let you know in a future video what it actually sells for or what kind of offers I receive for it. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment on this video, let me know what you'd like to see in future content, all while being entered for a free piece of artwork or merchandise. Hit that like button on this video if you enjoyed this one. But this has been the $3 Art Challenge, as seen by Austin. Thank you all for checking out this video. I have some other videos here I believe you all would enjoy. Be sure to comment, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't yet for a chance at some free merchandise or some free art. Sounds good, right? Alright, you know what to do. See you later.